Down into turn one, they're side by side. Isaiah Newcomb with a good run up on the outside. Takes the lead away from Randstrom, and right behind him, the 81 of Todd Owen. Owen slips into second. John Pulio also working that outside groove and gets around Randstrom to go to third. Owen's going for more. Here's Todd Owen with a move down on the inside of Isaiah Newcomb and takes over the lead. Newcomb trying to come back right on the back bumper of Owen. Down into turn three and back across the stripe. Nose to tail, the top three. Todd Owen, Isaiah Newcomb, and John Pulio for third. Randstrom back to fourth. Tyler Berry is fifth. And Danny Cates runs sixth in the white number 2. Got a ways to go, so I'm sure these guys are going to be a little conservative in the early goings. It's 50 laps. Although you'd never know it the way these guys are going at each other up front. 1, 2, 3, nose to tail across the stripe. Been a while since Todd Owen's been in victory lane here at Thompson. And he leads just a little bit of a cushion over Isaiah Newcomb in second and John Pulio in third. Neither of those guys want Owen to get too far out in front. And that might be what John Pulio's thinking as he dives to the inside underneath Isaiah Newcomb, makes the pass, slides up in front of him. Newcomb tries to make the crossover, but it's not going to work. And Newcomb will have to settle into third behind Pulio. I'm sure John Pulio does not want Todd Owen to run away and hide, even in the early stages of this race. Wants to stay within striking distance to pick up his 6th win of the season. Isaiah Newcomb in third. Then you got to go a ways back to Tyler Barry in fourth. Derek Randstrom fifth. Danny Cates is sixth. Mike Mitchell is seventh. And Zach Leone runs eighth. Leaders run nose to tail across the stripe. Todd Owen with a mirror full of John Pulio. Pulio not letting him get away and making his presence felt even more so as he takes a look to the inside. Pulio wants to lead this thing. Oh, tries to cross over in front of him, and they just about make contact there, or they probably did in the third and fourth turn, as Pulio gets a little warning from the starter. And Todd Owen, who had to totally get out of the gas in the middle of the turn because of Pulio's pass, is now battling with Isaiah Newcomb for the second spot. Owen's got second. And right now he'd like nothing more than a caution flag for an opportunity to get back up there at Pulio. With 12 laps complete out of the 50-lap feature, Owen's got some ground to cover. The question is, does he want to use the car up to try and track him down, or save something should he get the opportunity to maybe restart alongside of him? But they were on first and second. Newcomb in third. Tyler Barry is fourth. Derek Randstrom is fifth. Danny Cates is sixth. Mike Mitchell is seventh. And Zach Leone is eighth. Check the distance between first and second. And it remains about the same. Almost 9/10 of a second is John Pulio over Todd Owen. Trouble for Danny Cates, slow on the backstretch in the number 2. Cates trying to limp around to pit road. And that's a tough break after a crash in the heat. Danny Cates is out of this one in the number 2. Julio has only extended the lead, picked up about another 10th over Todd Owen. And we've got 17 laps complete. They're pretty spread out around the racetrack at this point. As Julio, who's been on the rails here in 2024, backs up the previous history of the year by having a strong lead here in the 50-lap feature. "20 laps complete, 20 down, and 30 to go in our Thompson-Sunoco modified feature. And John Julio continues to show the way around. Still almost a second over Todd Owen. We'll check the separation again this time. Yeah, it stays about the same. 0.976 is the lead for Julio. He certainly knows his way to victory lane, that's for sure. As we mentioned, he's done it 5 times so far in 2024 here at Thompson. Those two have really checked out and put about a half a straightaway between second place Todd Owen over third place Isaiah Newcomb, and then you've got to go almost the same distance back to Tyler Barry, who runs in 4th. Derek Ranstrom is 5th. Cross flags are up. We're halfway through. Now it turns into a 25-lap feature as John Julio continues to blister the field in the number 7. He's opened that up to a 1.1 second lead over Todd Owen. About to encounter some back markers. He'll have to pick his way through the lap traffic, but he's certainly got a big enough cushion over Todd Owen's number 81 that he should be able to pick him off pretty easily. Passing flag is out for Mike Mitchell's 40 and Zach Leone's number 4. And Julio, the leader, just cruises by them on the outside. Leader across the stripe, Julio, and then Todd Owen with a straightaway over Isaiah Newcomb. And not gaining on Julio, if anything, Julio's pulled away and opened it up to almost 2 seconds over Todd Owen. Spin on the backstretch. Zach Leone goes around in the number 4. And that's going to bring out the caution flag. Todd Owen is at the end of the lead lap cars as we get the green flag and they're back underway. Now can John Julio get away and get out of striking distance? Todd Owen, with the drive of his life right now, trying to get back up there, working the inside of Derek Ranskrom, can't make that work and has to tuck up behind him. And this is allowing John Julio to pull away. He's already opened it up to 5, call it 6, 7 car lengths on the backstretch. Here's Owen with a move on Ranstrom to get up to 3rd. And he'll go after Isaiah Newcomb, who runs in 2nd. John Julio, meanwhile, has opened back up to a comfortable lead. Can Owen get back to 2nd? We may get back to the running order as it was before we head to caution, as Owen is trying to catch Newcomb in that number 22. Owen really closes the gap driving into turn 3. But speaking of gaps, John Julio has opened it up again. Here's Owen with a move on the inside of Newcomb. Won't do it that time. Will hang on the inside, down the backstretch. Drive in deep and hard that time and pulls up in front of the 22. 22 crosses back over. Let's see what happens here at the line. Owen beats him across the line and this time gets by him cleanly, or attempted to anyway, going down into turn 1. But Newcomb on the outside held his ground and is trying to hold off Todd Owen. Newcomb would love to finish 2nd. Here's Owen again. And again the crossover by Newcomb. Down the backstretch. Owen is clear of him, and Newcomb not enough to climb alongside. So Owen has picked up 2nd. But the laps continue to wind up, and Julio's back to an almost 2-second lead, pretty much the way we were before the caution. Todd Owen has gotten into a comfortable 2nd. Isaiah Newcomb 3rd. Tyler Barry is 4th. Derek Ransom rounds out the top 5. Then it's Zach Leone and Mike Mitchell. They are battling for 6th. But it's all John Julio, and he's actually opened that lead up a little bit even after Owen got the 2nd. 10 laps to go this time by. John Julio knows his way around. Last lap, it was 2.2 seconds. Let's check the distance this time. Julio streaks across the stripe. Now it's a 2.3, so Julio actually picked up a 10th over Todd Owen. And Julio continues to drive away, now 2.5 seconds over Todd Owen as the laps click off. 7 to go this time by. John Pulio continues to pour it on as if he were afraid of losing the lead. He adds another tenth to his unbelievable lead, which is a half a straightaway at this point. And he'll see 5 laps to go this time by. Five to go for Pulio. Todd Owen in a comfortable spot. Isaiah Newcomb all by himself in third. Tyler Barry alone in fourth, and the same for Derek Ranstrom for fifth. Best battle is for sixth between Zach Leone and Mike Mitchell. They have run together since the green flag after the caution. John Pulio has opened it up to almost 3 seconds. Continues to drive away. To say he's on rails is an understatement. Better part of a straightaway lead for Pulio. And he'll see 2 laps to go this time. 2 to go for the Mr. Rooter number 7. And there's the white flag. 1 more lap for John Pulio. He could pretty much coast home from here. Almost 3.5 seconds over Todd Owen. John Pulio looking for win number 6 on the season, and he's got it. Pulio wins it. Todd Owen will finish second. Third goes to the 22 of Isaiah Newcomb. Tyler Barry in the 4th spot. Derek Ranstrom 5th. And here's that battle for 6th all the way to the line. And Zach Leone will finish win number 6 on 2024. And pretty hooked up today.
Yeah, we had a great car. We got into it in the heat race, so it was a little weird driving with no right side bar, but a lot of fun racing with these guys. Got to thank all my guys on this team. They helped get the car back together. And just unbelievable, Mr. Rooter Plumbing, and we got the best cars in the Northeast, so pretty awesome to come here, showcase on a Sunday. Thanks to everyone that came out, thanks to Thompson Speedway, so hopefully we can see you guys at the World Series.